Hi, my name is Rick Ayrton, and I found two symbols that map the interrelationships between our chakra system. And it provides us with this information about ourselves that we can experience, but we would never guess without the symbols. And what this is, in essence, it's our Creator's design of a human spiritual being. And because we're a physical animal and we're a divine being, our nature is to pay most attention to our physical nature. And this is wonderful if you understand it, and it's problematic if you don't. And these symbols help us to understand our human spiritual nature. It's super important information if we're to evolve in a way that's productive, that is fun, that we're not stupid, we don't waste a bunch of time doing things that we shouldn't, and that we're able to live together in harmony of consciousness. Because the reality is, we're human spiritual beings, we're all made the same. And so the idea is that when we understand each other that, oh, yep, I'm made to love, as these symbols show us, then we are more powerful. And then we're able to love one another more because we can trust one another. So what I like to do right now, briefly, is just to take you through the symbols. And basically, it begins with just the chakra system. Old technology for us. We're familiar with the idea that we have an energy body about us, and there's 7 chakras. And the Menorah had these 7 branches, and I noticed that the two fit together pretty nicely. I just turned it sideways, and the Menorah transformed into a diagram, essentially showing how the upper chakras govern the lower chakras. And this is really big information for us because within this we find ways, strategies for dealing with things that are beyond our natural ability. Like anxiety, for instance. In the root chakra, I've got anxiety, issues in life. We give that to God, universal consciousness. And so when we're aware of this, we go there. And then our sacral chakra having to do with pleasures, addictions, fun zone, governed by our command center up here. And so that is so we might bring high conscious reasoning even to our sense of pleasures that we love so much. And then our solar plex having to do with our drive for power, personal power, governed by our throat chakra, which has to do more with the law. We want to speak the truth. It's our conscience. We understand the power of seed planting and also the virtues of love. So the throat chakra has a lot of information here that we need to bring into our consciousness so we recognize that, yep, for me to be in my power, I'm an expression of love. I'm planting seeds of love. I'm doing kindness. And as I put out, things come back to me. And then this beautiful symbol shows us how that while we have these interconnections, we have these 3 systems, the lower chakra system, upper chakra system, and they have a heart chakra complex. And in this way, energies from the lower chakras gather, and they meet energies from higher chakras into this heart chakra. It's kind of like a cauldron. And so it says, I want a gallon of ice cream. It says, no, you're not having it because you're lactose intolerant, so that we don't get it. Otherwise, if we don't understand the lower chakras, we're just governed by the lower system. And we're a bunch of orangutans out here doing things that are completely inappropriate. We're not living to our highest potential. So this work is about being able to quite easily develop higher conscious understanding of yourself, so when we go into the world, we're a representation of our full body of consciousness. This is ChakraKey. I want to tell you all about this. Want to help you be all you can be, love all you can love. Thank you for tuning in again. God bless.